Sawubona Mzansi, and welcome to this evening's MIH Live. We do appreciate each and every one of you for coming and attending the MIH Live this evening. Thank you so much for that. So last week, what we were getting up to is let's talk about last week, Thursday. So towards the end of the live, Sawubona Iki, nice to see you here this evening. Towards the end of Thursday's live, I wanted to showcase to you the overhaul that we did to the patient manager. So the patient manager is a place for medical practices to manage their patients' appointments, and then for a patient and the medical practices to manage their data and keep track of that data. So instead of using a box and putting it in a cupboard somewhere, what you would do is you would take that data and upload it onto a person's patient profile inside the MIH app. So cool. So we're having a little bit of trouble with our MIH server in dev, and it was to do with our computer. We ran out of space and it comes with issues. So what we are going to do today is I'm going to showcase that to you. So let's jump into everything and see. So I'm going to switch over on YouTube and Twitch. So remember, the MIH Live is available on YouTube, on Twitch, and on TikTok. If you like the mobile experience, please feel free to head over to TikTok. Or if you want to watch us on the TV and you're chilling in bed or chilling on the couch, please feel free to head over to Twitch and you'll be able to watch the MIH Live there. On the other platforms, YouTube and YouTube and Twitch, I share my screen. I'm using a different software for that I can't use on TikTok. So the experience is a whole lot better on that side. So cool. I switched over there. Let's switch over here. Flip. And what we are going to do, before we jump into the coding and the overhaul, I wanted to do our usual tradition. And that usual tradition is going onto the About MIH package and checking out how the MIH community is growing. So currently we have 1,109 people and 50 businesses a part of the MIH community. Thank you so much to each and every one of you for downloading MIH, creating MIH, and utilizing our services. So I do see that there is one extra business that joined the MIH community. So let's try and find out who they are by jumping onto the Mzansi directory. So remember, the Mzansi directory is a place for you to search for people and businesses of Mzansi. So we'll use the business search. We'll filter for the type, and we'll go through here to see what we can find. So if we scroll through, something new that is appearing over here is car sales. So this is the new business that was uploaded to the MIH app or to the Mzansi directory. So if we click on this and click search, you do see Rooted Auto Deals is available on the Mzansi directory. So let's see what they're all about. Rooted Auto Deals is a car sales company inside the MIH app in the Mzansi directory. If you'd like to find them and check them out, what you can do is scan this QR code on the screen right now, and that'll take you through to their business info tab, what we're going to have a look at now. So like I mentioned, this is Rooted Auto Deals. They are a car sales company, and let's figure out what their mission and vision is all about. So Rooted Auto Deals is a Rooted Auto Deals is a Christ-centered car sales service built on integrity, peace, and Proverb 16:3. We'll check out what that means we'll figure out what that means with Mzansi AI. We help buyers. No, I need to repeat this again. My bad. So Rooted Auto Deals, a car sales company inside the MIH app on the Mzansi directory. If you'd like to find them, please feel free to check them out and scan this QR code. So their mission and vision is Rooted Auto Deals is a Christ-centered car sales service built on integrity, peace, and Proverbs 16:3. We help buyers get approved with ease and offer rewards like tattoos, car sound, or washes, rooted in faith, driven by purpose. Shout out and thank you so much for joining the MIH community, Rooted Auto Deals. So currently they have no rating, but we are going to give them a rating today. You'll be able to call them, email them, navigate to their website, rate them, and add them to your bookmark. So you can see I've already added them to my bookmark, and we are able to rate them also. So let's do that right now. So we'll give them a 5-star review, and we'll say this is the best car sales company in Mzansi. Let's get some emojis over here. Car emoji. Oh, no, I figured something out while I was trying to find emojis. So iOS or Mac does have a built-in emoji keyboard. Car. And then let me add this review. Perfect. Now they have a 5-star rating. Like I mentioned, you can swipe over to the reviews to review to look at the review that we just added there now, or you can head over to the business QR code to share this with other people. Shout out. I see you over on YouTube. I don't understand the language, but I see you. We see you. Let's see what this is. Let's try and ask Mzansi AI to translate. Let's see if Mzansi AI has the capability of translating. So someone on YouTube, let me show the people on TikTok. Someone on YouTube is using Arabic, the Arabic alphabet, in order to communicate with us. But we aren't well versed in that, so we can ask Mzansi AI. So please help translate this. Yab. Let us know if this is correct. So we'll listen to what Mzansi AI is going to say. Wait, let me switch my audio over first. Perfect. Let's have a listen.
Hey there, smiling face with smiling eyes and rosy cheeks. The word, yab, is an Arabic word. It doesn't have a direct, single translation into English. Its meaning depends heavily on the context. However, it's often used as an expression of surprise, disbelief, or even mild annoyance. Think of it like a very informal seriously or you're kidding me in English. It can also be used to express a bit of playful exasperation. For example,
shout out, let us know if this is correct.
Unbelievable, you might say to show your surprise. If someone does something slightly annoying, you might say with a play.
What about? Let's have a look and see. About no, another Arabic word, just like yab, B. My home. Let us know if this is correct. I'm not sure if you understand English, but here are some of the common ways be is used. My home, in my house. Shout out. We appreciate you for diving into the chat. Some crazy things, we appreciate you. What were we having a look at? What were we having a look at now? Oh yes, we just checked out Rooted Auto Deals. So I'm so sorry we aren't doing any co-hosting this evening. We apologize for that. So so now that I've showcased the new business that was added to the Mzansi directory, let's head over to see what the development version of MIH is looking like right now. So if we open up MIH, the emulated version, what you see on the screen right now, shout out Prince, we'll have a look at the patient profile. So before we proceed, let's show you what the patient profile looks like now. So if we have a look, this is the patient profile. If we click on it, you'll see that there is just some information capture fields over here. That's non-editable. In order to edit them, you have to click on the button and then edit in order to edit things. So we are trying to enhance this. This was something that was created a very long time ago. It was one of the original packages that we created for MIH. So now we are looking at overhauling it. So the backend of this is overhauled. It is using provider. It is using the MIH package structure and the package tool structure and all of those kind of things. So now it's just the look and feel that we need to update. So this is where I need your help. I did make some changes earlier on, but I would like to see what you think of it and maybe give us some improvements or some ideas. So let us know, Mzansi, what you think. So let's head back to our emulated version. So this is it right here. And in order to access the patient profile, you click on the patient profile tile. That will ask you to authenticate using your biometric authentication. So that could be Face ID, that could be a fingerprint, that could be a password or a PIN or a pattern. Any of the above can work. So let's scan our sensor and let's get in. So now you would notice that the information is not in a capture form field kind of way. What it's showcasing now is little cards like your personal detail card, your medical aid card, and it shows some information about that. So what you can do over here is you can click on the eye icon at the top right hand corner. This will unlock or make the different signs visible for you. So you will be able to see the ID number, the cell number, the email, and address. And also the medical aid, like all the medical aid information will be available over here for you also. So yeah, that's what this side looks like. Then when we swipe over, so a part of the patient manager is your patient details and your medical aid details. And then if we swipe over, you have your consultation notes or the notes section of your patient profile. So these are different notes. These are different notes that are captured by the different doctors when you go and have a consultation with them or go and visit them. So if we have a look at the first note over here, you will see who the doctor is. You will see who it was created by. You can see when it was created, the title of this note, and the details of this note. And what we've added in over here, we just added a little icon next to it. I'm not too happy with this icon, but we added a little icon to spice things up. So it's not just text on the screen. So Mzansi, let us know what you think. Let us know what you think about this new design. So this is the consultation notes. If we swipe over one more time, that'll take you through to our document section. So this is a place where a doctor will upload your different documents, whether that's medical certificates, which is generated through MIH itself, whether that's prescriptions, or just regular like x-rays or other documentation that the doctor would have. That would all be added to your document section. So if we click on, so you will see on the side, it does show you which is a PDF, which is an image, and it has different colors to easily see which one is out there. So if we click on this dummy.pdf, it'll open up a window for a quick preview of what this document is all about. You can scroll through it, you can look at it. However, if you want to have a full experience, you can click on the menu button and click on full screen. That'll take you through to our new, this is also something that we just created, our new file viewer. So the file viewer also follows the MIH package structure now. And we've moved some of the tools, let's call these tools at the bottom of the screen to like switch pages, to zoom in, to zoom out, in order to download, all of those kind of things. So all of that is moved to the bottom of the screen, looking a little bit cleaner, a little bit better. Is the doctor the only one that can view your, consults? Okay, perfect question. Thank you so much for that. So Iki has a question over on TikTok. So that question is the doctor the only person that can view your consultation notes? So 100% yes. And it's not any doctor out there that can view your notes. So I'll just swipe over one more time, and now you can see the claims and statements that are loaded over here. But let's dive into this question quickly. So let's move over to the doctor's side of the patient manager, which is the patient manager, right? So if we click on this, we'll authenticate ourselves. So this is where doctors or medical practices will manage their different patients, will manage their appointments and all of those kind of things. So the question is, can a doctor view your consultation notes? So if we have a look, if we swipe over, this is my patients. So this is the patients that I have access to. If a doctor doesn't have access to your patient's profile, he won't be able to view any of your information, any of your patient information inside MIH. It has to be approved. So if you have a look over here, we have a few of them which is approved. You can see by the approved access sign, which is green. Then there's also one that's pending. So if I click on the pending one, it shows access pending. Your access request is currently being reviewed. Once it is approved, you will be able to view the patient's note. So this is some security that we put in place for the patient manager. And once you have approved it on your side, so remember, all of this information will be accessible to see who has access to your profile. All of that can be seen through the access controls. So you can see Mzansi Test Doctors currently has access to this patient's profile. And you can, if you click on it, you can see who approved it. Yeah, who was it approved, when it was approved, what type of access it is, all of those kind of things. If we go, let's head back over to the patient manager. So yes, a doctor has to have access to your profile, and gaining access is only done by you approving it through the access control section. So once you have approved access to your patient's profile, what a doctor can do is click on your profile. So let's click on this one over here. And then a doctor can either book an appointment, or what they can do is view medical records. So let's click view medical records. Iki, I hope that answered your questions. Let me know if I need to clarify anything else. Thank you so much for that. So once again, you can see that the information is toggleable. I think that's a word. And you'll notice that this patient over here sorted perfect. Thank you. You'll see that this patient doesn't have medical aid, so they don't have a medical aid card visible to them over here. So as a doctor, you'll only be able to see their patient details card, which is here at the top of the screen. And we can swipe over, see the different notes. So these notes are not only by one doctor, it's by multiple different doctors who, so it's the thought behind it is to bring about more collaboration, to waste less time redoing tests and assessments and all of those kind of things. Then we have our medical certificate. So let's go back. Let's go to this test patient over here, and let's try and add a document. All right. So once you visit the doctor, what the doctor will do is, just like a normal doctor, they would assess you, create your consultation notes first and foremost, right? So you can see some information is automatically populated there. So let's give it a title for the note. So this would be seasonal. I want to see what that errors are. Seasonal flu. Seasonal flu checkup, right? Then the doctor's note, let's just say symptoms. Symptoms would be runny nose, maybe. Runny nose. Sore throat. And coughing. So then the doctor would make his notes and then add that to your list. Strange that it's not here. I must fix that. That looked like it could be a bug. Hectic. It's not available over here. I must double check that. But anyway, let's move over to the next one. We'll see if this one works. Let's make a note of this bug, and we can try and fix it this evening. In progress bug. Add patient notes. So I was making some changes today, which I'm thinking broke a few things. Let's head back over. And from here, let's try and create our medical certificate. I hope this one works also. So let's add a medical certificate. So over here, what a doctor would do is just click on 3 simple fields, date fields, to say when are you going on leave from, when are you coming back or until what date, and then when are you returning back to the office, and then click on generate. Once it's done, it will give you a pop-up to show you that things have been successfully generated. We can dismiss this. And as you can see at the top of the screen, this one did work. So there's definitely a bug in the notes section. But if we click on this, you will see this medical certificate that was generated through MIH right now. So you can see it automatically pulled the business profile. It automatically pulled your signature. And it automatically generated a verification QR code. This verification QR code is just so that you can make sure that the information on this document matches what the QR code says in order to authenticate. Just another layer of security in order to make sure that no one is fraudulently doing things. So perfect, that was the medical certificate. The next thing that a doctor can do is create a prescription. So once again, a easy form for them to capture. So what you'll do over here is search for a specific medicine. So let's say DemZ. Click on enter. And a whole lot of things matching the search criteria DEMZ will appear. So let's say I want to take the tablets. I'll click on this. Then the dosage would be maybe 2 tablets 3 times a day for 5 days. Shout out, Jay. We appreciate you. And then repeats, 0 repeats. Oh, sorry, 0 repeats. All right. Then you can click on add. It adds it to your list of medication, your prescription. Then we'll have maybe Sandoz. So it does a search, it pulls the information back. And what you can see over here is we'll click on maybe the tablet again. So it's 1 tablet. So let's say 1 tablet once a day for 3 days. Click on add. Once we've added all our different prescriptions to our list, you can click on generate. What that'll do, give it some time. Interesting. Another bug. But let's head back over. Interesting. So this one is bug. Bug after creating prescription. Perfect. Let's head back over. So patient manager, we'll authenticate ourselves. We'll go to the first patient, view medical record. Yeah, and you can see the prescription is back here. So it did generate it, this navigated us to the incorrect place. So we can fix that easily on our side. So if we click on it, you will see a prescription was automatically generated through MIH just by you capturing a few fields on your side as a doctor. Let's expand this to full screen. And you can have a look over here and see that the Demazin is there, total of 18 tablets, and it also gives you the, let's just zoom in, let me not pull my phone close. So you can see that it shows you the directions over there and everything. So what you would do is take this and hand it over to like someone from Clicks or Discam or just a regular pharmacy, and they will be able to assist you with that. And then lastly is just the regular file upload. So for example, if the doctor or the medical practice is using or has done an x-ray on you, that x-ray is conducted by another software on their side. What they would have to do is take that software, take the images that are generated from that, and then upload it into MIH. So this is the only one that isn't generated through MIH itself. So let's see, what is this? Okay, let's head home and let's download an image from Google. Let's just search X-ray. And let's look for some images and let's download it and then we'll upload it. X-ray hand. Let's do this one over here. Download image. Downloading. Okay, perfect. Let's go back. And then let's open up MIH again. So let's now upload that x-ray. So remember, I've taken an x-ray of a patient. Now it's time to upload it to MIH. Click on the menu button, add document, attach. And let's go to, where would this even be? Recent? There's it over here. And then attach. Then, okay, this one also, attach document, takes us to the incorrect place. Bug. Attach doc nav. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Head back over. View. So the document, the x-ray should be there. You see, he has it over here. So the x-ray was uploaded. It's just our navigation was a little bit sketchy over there. So if we click on it, you see your x-ray is available. So anyone, any doctor will be able to see this x-ray and see, okay, you had some work done, you had some issues with your hand. Now when I'm doing my analysis of you, I'll keep that in mind. Instead of me not knowing it and then going and doing a whole nother x-ray in order to figure this out. So let me know what you think of the new look and feel, everyone. While I'm showcasing this to you, so let me go back to the beginning. So this is the patient profile with the new patient details card and your new medical aid card. And then next to that, you have your notes. So it has a little icon showing that it's a note. Then you have your document. So over here, it shows the different PDFs, the different things that are images. Then we'll swipe over one more time, and these are the invoices. So let's create an invoice or claim or statement. So you might ask, what's the difference between a claim and a statement? So my understanding, please correct me if I'm wrong, Mzansi, but my understanding is a claim is something that a doctor would do when they're claiming to the medical aids. But a statement is when a patient doesn't have medical aid and has to pay cash, so the doctor would generate a statement. So let's click on claim because this patient does have medical aid. And then the service date would be today. I'll leave it as today. The type of, or the service description. So it's either a procedure was done, a consultation was done, or other, where maybe you had surgery or something more complex than these two generic ones. So let's click on consultation because this was just a seasonal flu consultation on our side. Then you can see it has general consultation, the next one, or follow-up consultation, specialist consultation, or emergency consultation. So this one was just general consultation. Next is the ICD-10 code and description. So let's ask Mzansi the question, or let's ask Mzansi to explain what an ICD-10 code is all about. Please explain what an ICD-10 code is all about in one paragraph. Send this through. Let's see what it says. Okay, perfect. Let's have a listen to see.
Hey there, smiling face with smiling eyes and rosy cheeks. Let's talk about ICD-10 codes. Think of ICD-10 codes as a standardized language used by healthcare professionals to classify and code diagnoses, symptoms, and procedures. It's like a universal medical shorthand. Each code is a unique combination of letters and numbers that provides a precise description of a patient's medical condition or the services they received. This system is super important for things like billing, tracking health trends, conducting research, and understanding healthcare data across different countries.
Thank you so much, Mzansi, for that. We won't read the whole thing. So basically, what Mzansi was saying, what a ICD-10 code is all about. So it's a worldwide standard created by the WHO, the WHO, the World Health Organization, in order to make reporting easier and in order for them to track the different diseases and how they are spreading across the world, and if things are dying down or if things are spiking up and all of those kind of things. So countries have to opt into that, and South Africa is one of the countries that have opted into this. So if we were to search flu, FLU, hopefully, okay, it didn't load too long. So if we have a look over here, it gives us all the different things that match flu. So even though flu is not a ICD-10 code, what you can see over here is multiple different descriptions also pulled through with the word flu inside it. So let's say it is, let's say it's influenza due to identity influenza virus. Let's say it's this one over here. So we'll select the ICD-10 code. Then we'll add the cost of service. So let's say this was 500 Rand for this particular service. Then there's the pre-authorization number. The pre-authorization number is not a required field. You can see it's optional. And this field is normally when you are going for procedures and you first call your medical aid in order to ask them, is it okay to go for this procedure? Do you cover me? And all of these kind of things. They would say yes or no if they cover you. And if they do say yes, they would give you a number and you would give this number or code to your doctor. And they would enter that in over here. But because we don't have that, we'll leave it blank for now. And then click on generate. It'll load for a bit. Once it's successful, you can click on dismiss. Okay, another bug. But what you can see is it has been generated on our side. So these are just like navigation bugs, except for that notes one. So yeah, it has all the information. Let's make it full screen. And then let's zoom in so you can see what's happening over here. So if we have a look, it has your patient details over here. So patient name, ID number, medical aid number, code, medical aid scheme, and saver. Why is it? Okay, fine. And then pre-authorization number, if applicable. Then the provider details, which is the doctor's office details. Then it's the service details, like what kind of consultation was it, if it was a consultation, things like that. Then it'll have your signature over there. We'll have also an authorization QR code or verification QR code. So this is what MIH, the patient manager, the new patient manager, is looking like. Mzansi, please feel free to let us know what you think could be improved, what you think should be changed, and do you like the new look and feel of the patient manager? I know there's a few bugs. We'll dive into it in a few. So I hope everything is looking good. So the main one that we did change is this patient info or patient details section that has your personal details and your medical aid details. There's also an issue over here. We need to put the medical aid name over here. So we'll change that also. Let's add that to our bug list. Bug med aid card med name not showing. Perfect. So cool. Let's dive in and try and fix some of these bugs. So a few of them will be super easy to fix. Let's patient profile. Yeah, this is the right place. Then we need to go to our patient info. We'll GD into that. So go to definition of that. And let's have a look. Let us know if you have any questions about MIH, about what we're working on, anything out there. Remember, everyone that is watching, and if you are enjoying it, MIH is available on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, Huawei App Gallery, and the web. If you would like to find us, please search MIH or MIH app, and we will appear at the top of the list. What's the task manager you use? Task manager? I'm not sure how to answer that, Kolani. So I'm using Mac. I'm still new to Mac. It's only been like a year and a half. But please elaborate on task manager. And I'll try and answer that question for you. So I'm using a Mac OS development machine. And yeah, I'm just using, everything is standard over here. I don't use anything extra. But if you're speaking about VS Code, I am using, my coding IDE, I am using VS Code for that. But please feel free to elaborate and I'll try and answer it the best I can. Thank you so much for diving into the chat, Kolani. So cool. Let's see where you manage your to-do list. Okay. Perfect. So I am using Google Tasks. So let me show you the different things that I have. So we have backlog, bug list. Yeah, production. Yeah. So I added different lists to Google Tasks. Thank you so much for clarifying your question. So I have used Google Tasks for my task manager. And I created different lists in order to manage my tasks. So if you have a look at the top, so I have a separate list for bugs. That's what you see over here. Then I have a separate list for our book of work. Where's backlog? Yeah, backlog is here somewhere. Oh, sorry, let me go back. So we have our backlog. Is this free? 100% it is free. So if you'd like to find it, it's just the regular Google Tasks. So there is a free version and a paid for version. Let's keep that in mind. So the free version, it has 90% of the capabilities. The only thing you can't do is you aren't able to share a list with someone in order to collaborate on that list. That's the only limitation over there. But it is a wonderful tool. And once you get the hang of it, you start flowing, you start moving with these things. So we have our backlog list, we have our bug list, we have our book of work. So our book of work is basically new ideas that we would like to work on. So if one of the members of Mzansi come through to us and say, please, can you add this into MIH? We'll add it to our book of work. And then one day when we are looking at new things to work on, we'll pull from there and move it over to the in progress section. So the in progress section is things that we would like to start working on, that we are going to start working on. No, wait, my bad. So I put all the, sorry. So I put all the ideas and stuff under my backlog. So these are all, whether it's a small idea or big idea, it goes to my backlog. Bugs, I put it into the bugs list. If I have my book of work is items that I'm currently going to be working on for the next update of MIH. So that's everything that sits over here. Next, we have our in progress. So this is items that we are currently working on right now. And yeah, we're currently developing for these things. And then once we're done with this side, we move it over to our awaiting production push. So this is, we've added it to our Git branch, but we haven't yet pushed it into production. And then once we have pushed everything to production, we move them over to the app production list, and then we just complete them. So that's our workflow and how we manage the different tasks that we do have here inside MIH. You will see, where is this? Either in our backlog or, yeah, you will see over here, I'm planning on creating something like this inside MIH. So it's going to be called Mzansi lists that you'll be able to do the exact same thing that Google Tasks is doing. So that's what we are going to work on in the future, and it'll also be free to use, just like the rest of the packages out there. Thank you so much for asking that question. We appreciate you. So let's dive back in. Get display text. Let's dive back in. I've been using Microsoft To Do. Yours looks way better. So I've tried using Microsoft. Firstly, thank you so much, Tolani. And I've tried using Microsoft's To Do. However, it wasn't as streamlined as Google Tasks, if I'm being honest. And how Google Tasks become very powerful is creating your own separate list for specific swim lanes, let's call it that. So how I did model this was based on Jira. So if you have been in the corporate environment or in other environments, I'm sure they must be using Jira to manage tickets and all of these different kind of things. So I don't know why my thing is jumping like this, to manage those kind of things, right? And so I did model my different lists based on that. So like the backlog, the bug list, the book of work, in progress thing is, you can copy this if you'd like. Please feel free. Yeah, I'm familiar with Jira. Yeah. So I've just modeled Google Tasks based off of Jira. And then you will see I have other lists over here. A lot of different lists over here, but I just uncheck them. And I just have the ones that are important to me, like the development stuff, over there and available for us. But yeah, once you get the hang of it, and also another reason why I enjoy using Google Tasks is that I'm able to work on it, obviously on the web, but then also there's an application on my phone. So sometimes I'm walking around and someone would give me an idea, or an idea would just come to me out of nowhere. I would immediately go to my Google Tasks on my phone and add that to our book of work or to in progress or somewhere in order for us to achieve that. So yeah, interesting things, interesting things. So let's minimize this and we're going to build medical aid information. So what we are changing right now is, you'll see over here, it's saying yes, saver. So it's supposed to show the medical aid name over here, but I pulled through the wrong data. So we'll fix that quickly. So if we scroll down, we have the window, we have main member. Okay, there's it over here. Oh, medical aid insert underscore name. Let's save this. Let's go back. So perfect. Now you see Mzansi Aid saver package. So perfect. That bug is fixed. So yeah, there's a good example. So what I would do after fixing a bug that was in progress, this one, I would take it and I would put it under my bug section over here and add it to my awaiting production push. So then I know I'm only working on this things over here. So the next one that we are going to work on is, shout out Bree developer, we appreciate you. After creating prescription, after adding notes. Yeah, so we must figure out why our notes didn't trigger. That was very strange that for some reason it didn't trigger on our side. So if we click over here, test, we'll go to the database also to double check if everything is fine over there. So test, add. You see, not even a success message or anything. So things are definitely strange. Let's check what's happening over here. So don't worry about those red things. We must figure out what's happening here. So not even an error message on this side. So which is very strange. A tricky bug that we can fix quickly. So we have our info section. Let's head over to our consultation notes. The consultation notes, we're going to have to check our add note pop-up. Our add note pop-up is here. What is this saying? Unnecessary keyword, delete, yay. Delete, shout out. And we can delete this, we don't need, well, let's switch this to Ken Logger. Change around word, Ken Logger dot success. So we use Ken Logger in order to log things to our console, just because it makes things easier for us to see. So after adding the pop-up, so on close, let's change this to context. Ooh, I'm not even using co-root over here. Okay. Let's save and see. So this is our window. So you can see the MIH package window is this thing over here. So if we click on new note, this is our MIH package window. And this package window, oh my word, come on. Oh my word. Yeah, that's better. Sure, brother, what's good, what's good? I'm only seeing your message now, my bad, my bad. So even our things aren't even clearing correctly. So something's definitely wrong with how we implemented our add note section. So this was when we were migrating over to provider and stuff that we didn't implement things correctly. So let's go to our form key current state validate. There's it over here. So we didn't uncomment out our add patient API call for some reason. Add patient API call, where would that be? Did I? I think I might have, there's it over here. Add patient, no. I think I might have deleted that somewhere. Add consultation note pop-up. I might have deleted that. So let's try and figure out how to add that back in. So what did we call it? We called it add, let's just copy it. And then over here, void paste. Things are happening. Very strange. You know what? I'm not going to fight with this. I'm gonna see on Git what I changed. Front end, library, packages, MIH package, here, tools, consultation notes. Perfect. Let's look at our history. Let's look at our history to see how. Sorry, I'm not too good with view code at this point. I'm not too good with GitHub at the moment. I'm still learning. So add note. Okay, so it's not this one. Let's go back. Let's go here. So fetch notes, okay, I deleted that. Add notes pop up, I deleted that. There's it, add notes API call. Okay, I see why I deleted it now. I see why I deleted it. Okay, so this I probably moved somewhere else. Okay. Perfect. I think I know what we need to do. So let's call this a int status code is equal to await MIH patients add consultation notes like this. Let's see if AI is giving us the correct code over here. This is what I hate about AI. AIs really do garbage to you. They don't really give you the right code all the time, if at all. So clearly it was giving me garbage over here. So let's head over to our... Where would this be? Sorry, I'm looking over here by my different services. I'm sure it's patient service. And then let me search for notes. Get notes and next. There, add patient note API call. So it is there. So change inside Word. Add notes API or add patients file. Add patient note API call. From here, what is required? We need the title. We need the note text, the provider, and a patient provider. Interesting. Let's see what happens over here. So the doctor I get. Okay. Perfect. So let's fix this error first. Then delete this. Then over here, what we will do is Mzansi profile provider. The profile provider will just give us profile information, and then we are gonna have our patient manager provider. Let me say Patman provider. Perfect. So now we have our two providers over here for us that we require in this API call. Let's go and then it's profile provider. Let us know if you have any questions out there. We'll try our best to answer. If we can't answer, we can ask Mzansi AI to see what Mzansi AI has to say. Patman provider. Perfect. Then after this, so let's head back over to Git and see what we did. So if our status code is 201, then we need to add this, or let's see what happens over here. I'm sure I'm adding it to my provider already. Yeah, get patient consult. Yeah. I'm adding it in over here. So I think, I think this is what we'll have to do. So we have if status code. Let's see this. Successfully added notes. Provider clear notes. Nope. Delete this. We don't need this. We'll delete this, paste it in here, delete this, delete this. Perfect. So if it successfully created our item in our database, it should come back with the code 201. Once we have 201, then we know that everything is fine over here. Yeah, we must delete this success message. Or should we? No. Let's go here because there's some providers that are required. So we're going to have profile provider. And then patient manager provider. Let's do that over here. Let's have another provider that we attach over here. Insert patient manager provider, patman provider. Let's go down. Yeah, let's find the comma. WEA. Sorry, you're not seeing my code. WEA patman provider. Perfect. And then we just need to scroll to the bottom of our screen. And yeah, we'll just add our patient manager provider over here also. So pin, comma, patient manager provider. Save. Now let's reload MIH and test it out to see if it's actually working now. So we're going to head over to our patient manager on the business side of MIH. Once we are there, we can authenticate ourselves. Head over to that patient's profile. Then, wait, we need to clear some stuff over here first. We need to clear some controllers if it was successful. So let's head back up to this one. And then over here, if it's successful. And I need to pop some things also. So context.pop. Let's say context.pop. So I'm removing that window now. Context.pop, and then let's delete this. Then we need to, after we have the success thing open, after we pop it, then we can start clearing our controllers. So we have a title controller, I think. Title got clear. Yeah, let AI help us. Come now. Note office. Office controller dot clear. Date controller. This controller. No. We don't need to clear the notes over here. Perfect. Now we cleared everything. Our pop-up message will be there. Let's delete this and paste it over here. Perfect. Let me know if there's any questions out there. I am moving a little bit fast. I know sometimes coding can be a little bit boring. So I am moving a little bit fast. And not just coding, but debugging can be a little bit boring. So I am trying to speed through this also. So let's try and see. So let me close this. Let me go to this patient, view medical record. Click here. Then let's add a new note. Testing. Add note. Successful. Then, okay, so it takes us, why did it take us back? So first things first, before we even check why it took us back. Was it successful? So if you have a look, it was successfully created for this patient, which is perfect. The only thing that we have to do now is remove our navigations. Wherever we have this navigations over there. What? Let's try and understand this code. So I am popping it after I call. Okay. So let me not do this here. That's the incorrect place to put this. So now it should be working as expected. So let's go back. Let's go back into this patient. Come here or here. Tester. And yeah. So you can see that it's working now. So I'll our bug fixing did work. Our bug fixing did work. Shout out, shout out. Hey, sometimes working on bugs live while people are out here watching you, exposing how you how you code, it's quite daunting. Not gonna lie, quite daunting. So let's say attach document nav after creating prescription. Let's do the after creating prescription. We can close this, close this, close this. So after creating prescription, so this is under our document section. Okay. Let's have a look for prescription pop-up. This is the one. Prescription pop-up, our prescription input. Okay. Then generate prescription. So let's see where it's being used. So okay, we need to delete this. That shouldn't be there. GD. It comes in, it does its things. Why is there a whole API call inside my code? Let's fix this now. Let's fix that. So it should be under our patient services. And one of the things should be generate medical certificate. Yeah, I didn't do the generate. Hectic. I wonder why I didn't do this. Maybe I forgot. But it's going to look very similar to this one. So let's pull this over here. Let's close this. And we can have a look. We can have a look. So over here, I would... Okay. So many fields. Let's yap this. YAP. Oh, I think this is why. I have... okay, this is... Yo. Yeah, I'm definitely doing things a funny way over here. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'm definitely doing crazy things over here. I'll have to go back tomorrow and have a look at it properly. I don't think I migrated properly over to Go Router and provider and stuff on that one. So let's see, after creating prescription, let's add some notes over here. So we'll say analyze prescription navigation. So okay, let's see. So we definitely wouldn't need this, but let's have a look. So we here, there's nothing on the screen. We click on generate prescription, this window pops up. So there's something above us right now. Then we're going to click generate. What's going to happen is it's going to start our loading, show our loading over here. It's going to load for a bit. So that's two layers above us now. And then after it does its things and it's successful, we then pop that one. Let me change this context.pop, and then let's delete this, yank paste context. So there was two things there, that one. Then we need to delete this, Now let's try and add one in and see what happens. I10 cost generate dismiss. Strange things be happening. Was it even successful? Yeah, it was successful because there's two over here now. Things aren't popping as expected. think it's the set state thing. Let me delete this. Delete this. Pop, clear. Widget.clear. I think I know what the issue is. Yeah, this is a bigger issue than I expected. Not really an issue. I know how to fix it, but it'll be a little bit boring for you. Let's see what our last thing is over there. So after attaching document, so this one hopefully should be a little bit more simpler. So this is under documents. Shout out J Master for the follow. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Oh no, the people on YouTube can't see. Sorry, let me fix this quickly. So alerts. Not the chat. Where's the alerts? Alerts. Okay, cool. So the next time someone follows, anyone follow right now so we can test it out. But yeah, people on YouTube should be able to see that. My bad. I changed up the format of YouTube. So funny things are happening because over here, because I'm all of these controllers, I'm not putting it in a separate place. I'm passing it over and doing crazy things. So let's fix this. Let's fix this. Are you able to see me on TikTok? Let me know. Gemini popped up and was doing garbage. Let us know in the chat. So yeah, this is a bigger issue. Let's do the document one. So here, then upload file. So we upload file. We show this. Window, select, on submit. 2020, shout out. Let's delete this. And let's upload another document in and see what it looks like. So if we go back over here, attach document, attach a document. Let's add our dog in. Yeah, it's working fine now. So that was just a simple navigation kind of issue. Cool. So what do you guys think? Mzansi, what do you think of the new patient manager? Do you think it's cool? Do you think it's looking less sketchy than it was looking before? It's looking more like a normal system or something on our side. Or, well, let's show you quickly. So let's head to the beginning. So this is your patient details. Let me know in the chat, Mzansi, what you think of this. This is updated now. So here you can expand to see your different information there. Then we can swipe over to get to the notes. So here we just added a little icon in to add a little splash of color to MIH instead of it just being a whole bunch of text on the screen. Now you can see different documents. I'm not too sure about the icon style, but let me know. And if you have any recommendations about what kind of icon I should use for like notes, let me know. And yeah, I was thinking about overhauling this a little bit more, but we'll see. Just small steps for now. Our documents, so you can see the difference between a PDF and an image. You swipe over, and this one you can see the difference between a PDF. Oh, there's only PDFs over here, but you can see the different PDFs. Oh my word. Why is my phone doing that? Yo! Things are going crazy on TikTok right now. My phone. Oh my word. Yeah, I think I need to be a little bit further away. I hope this is better. I hope that's better. So yeah, this is what the new patient manager looks like. Your info section doesn't look sketchy anymore like just a normal form. You have different icons, some color, bringing some life to it, and all of these kind of things. I think I'm happy with it. Let's move that other one over. I think I'm happy with how things are looking right now. I'm definitely happy with how things are looking right now with the patient manager. And plus, another thing, sorry, that I added in under the patient manager is your profile picture. So when you head over to the doctor and he searches for your profile, he will be able to see your profile picture over there also. So it just makes it look a little bit more official, a little bit more spicy, I guess, on our side. Very cool. If you'd like to download MIH, I see the live is lively tonight. Please feel free to check us out on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, Huawei App Gallery, or the web. To find us, just search MIH or MIH app, and we will appear at the top of the list. So I don't know why, but when you search MIH app on like the Google Play Store, it doesn't really pop up. Oh, I don't think it pops up. Nice, it does pop up now. Shout out, shout out, shout out. And so if you search MIH, we appear over there. And if you remove it and just search MIH, we are also still at the top of the list. Even though there's a whole app called MIH, we're still ahead of them. Shout out, shout out. Love it, love it, love it. On the App Store, I'm not sure. Let's try that. So on the App Store, I'll also search. So I know when I search MIH, it definitely does appear. So you can see MIH is there. If I search MIH, we out here with Huawei. What's it? Xiaomi Home. Shout out, shout out. Then MIH app. Nice. MIH app also works on the App Store. But I know definitely the Huawei App Gallery, MIH app. I don't think MIH app will work. Just MIH should work. So you see all the things that say app next to it start appearing over here. So if you want to find us on the Huawei App Gallery, just search MIH. The other places you can search both, MIH. So there's it over here. MIH does appear when you search MIH on the Huawei App Gallery. Minesweeper, shout out. So so this is quite cool on the Huawei side. So if you have a look, MIH is listed over here. But if you see Minesweeper is also listed along with us when you search for MIH. The reason why is if we click on this and just scroll down a little bit, the first game of MIH has come and it is called Minesweeper. And it is available right now live as we speak under the Minesweeper package. If we click on this, we can start a new game. Let's go easy. And it's just clearing bombs. Or clearing the squares in order to get a bomb. See, so I clicked on the bomb, game over. And say new game. Yeah, fun game, cool game. Nice to see that Huawei puts us with Minesweeper. Shout out, shout out. And then over here, who's with us over here? So once again, the Xiaomi Home app. Lumi by Nextcare. Okay. What did I search for over here? Let's search MIH and see what happens. Maybe there's different MIH. Xiaomi Home, okay. News app. MIH sales app. My MHC, okay. Some interesting things being listed with us. So over here we have some exercise app, also called MIH. We have the MIH app from a different company. We have Plan Fit, MIHCM. This is all the Xiaomi Home app. I wonder why they put us together. Like, let's see, if we search Instagram. Oh, Instagram just comes up straight up. Insta. Let's say Insta. Still hectic. Google is good. Google is good. Cool. Cool. That's what MIH is all about. Please feel free to download it, create your MIH account, and start playing around with MIH. Many different features out there, like the Mzansi AI, our friendly AI assistant. Let's ask Mzansi AI. Oh, let me show you this. So let's click on this, clear. And you will see there's a few suggestions under Mzansi AI. So the first suggestion would be what is MIH all about? The next suggestion is what are the features of MIH? So I'll click on that, click on send, and then we'll just wait for it for a couple of seconds to start generating that question for us, or that answer for us, sorry. Cool. And then we can list out everything. So MIH provides you with multiple powerful MIH packages. These are independent tools that provide you with specific value. So first things we have is the Mzansi profile, a central hub to manage all of your personal and business information. Let's duplicate this. Duplicate, and then I can show you it also while we're doing that. So this is the Mzansi profile here, where you can manage your personal and business information. Then we have our Mzansi wallet. The Mzansi wallet is a place for us to search or to store our loyalty cards digitally. Many different cards out here, and we are working on the future, or looking at for the future, overhauling this to make it a little bit more crispier. Then the next thing that we have is the patient manager, which I just demonstrated in this live. Mzansi AI, which I'm using right now to help us answer this question. Sorry, give me 1 second. Mzansi AI, our friendly AI assistant that we are using to assist us in answering this question right now. We have the Mzansi directory, a place to search for people and businesses of Mzansi. So I can showcase that to you. So this is the people side. If you were to go on there and search for Yaso, press enter, you'll see my business or my profile appears and what my personal mission is all about. If we go back, switch over and search for MIH, then does MIH not appear? Hectic, I must fix that. Let's search Mzansi. Oh, this is the people side, that's why. MIH. Switch over. So here is MIH, our business profile. So this is what the Mzansi directory is all about. It's a place for you to search for people and businesses of Mzansi. Right now, it's more focused on the business side, but we are looking at other ways to improve what you can do on the people side also. Next, what we have is our calendar. So the calendar is a simple calendar to manage different kinds of appointments and things. So if we add a new appointment, test, we'll select today's date, the time right now, and just say testing. What should happen is when we click on add, it should add this appointment to your list. You can click on it to view it, to edit it, to do whatever you need to do. This is basic appointment management. Then next thing that we have is the calculator. This is also one of my favorite packages out there, the calculator. So it does provide you with a simple calculator like this, but where the power really comes in is when you swipe over to the tip calculator. So the tip calculator, instead of you writing with a pen and paper on the slip that arrives, what you can do is open up your MIH calculator and enter the bill amount. So you'll enter the bill amount. Then you'll enter the percentage. Let's say, for example, you're giving 12%. Normally, I would have given 10% because it's an easy calculation. But with the MIH calculator, we can do whatever percentage we want. Then it's going to ask you, do you want to split the bill or not? You can say yes or no. You can toggle it on or off. And if it's off, you're obviously going out with a hun, making sure that you are impressing her and stuff. But if you're going out with friends and you just want to split it, what you can do is you just add it to like maybe 7 people that you went out with. Then when you click on calculate, it'll show you what the tip would be, what the total bill amount would be, and what each person has to pay based on the split. Right, that's one of the calculations that we can do. If we swipe over one more time, it takes us to the Forex calculator. The Forex calculator is for us to do a currency conversion. So let's say 1 USD, and let's say a ZAR, and calculate, and you will see that it is 17 Rand 10 cents. as at today. So this is today, early in the morning, I think. But it's not real time, but it's good enough. Not good enough to use for trading, but good enough if you just want to do quick conversions. Cool. Next thing that we have is Minesweeper. Like I mentioned, the first game of MIH that you can play. We can play a quick game. Let's do super easy. Yeah, okay. Nice. And then we also have a leaderboard to see who's the top person in Mzansi with their scores and things. So we have that over here. And lastly, we have the MIH access controls. Like I mentioned, this is the place for you to manage who has access to your information, specifically at the moment, your patient profile, which is here. So currently I have no thing is, I should put a message over there, but I have no accesses on my side. And the about MIH, shout out, I see someone just downloaded MIH right now. We appreciate you. We currently have 1,110 people and 50 businesses a part of the ever-growing MIH community. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Cool. And that's what MIH is all about. If you like any of these packages that you're seeing on the screen right now, please feel free to... Sorry, I don't know what I did on TikTok. Please feel free to download MIH right now. Available on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, Huawei App Gallery, and the web. Just search MIH, and we will appear at the top of the list. We will appear at the top of the list. Cool, let's flip over. And flip over here. Perfect. Thank you so much to everyone for joining this evening's MIH Live. I do appreciate each and every one of you for attending, for participating, for watching, downloading MIH also. We appreciate you. If you like what we saw tonight, we are live on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok, Monday to Thursday at 7 p.m. Please feel free to head over to any of these platforms, whichever one you prefer. If you like watching on a TV, head over to Twitch. If you like the mobile experience, you can be on TikTok and YouTube. The YouTube one is the most superior one. Please feel free to head over there and subscribe to me that side. If you like what we worked on today, the MIH app, please feel free to download it. Like I mentioned, Google Play Store, Apple App Store, Huawei App Gallery, and the web. Just search MIH and we'll appear at the top of the list. And how you can support us, other than both of those ways, is you can subscribe to us, follow us, share our videos, like our videos, watch our videos, all of those things. And what you can also do is you can become a premium member of Mzansi. You can do this over on TikTok or on Patreon. So what that unlocks for you is early access to the latest version of MIH, private Discord server access, monthly live hangouts, and shoutouts towards the end of our lives. So cool. Please feel free to, if you want to do it on TikTok, follow us first, then click on the subscribe button. If you want to do it on Patreon, download MIH, head over to the About MIH package, then look for the Support Our Journey button. And you can click on that and it'll navigate you over to Patreon, or you can just head over to Patreon and search Mzansi Innovation Hub. We'll appear at the top of the list. Cool. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining this evening's MIH Live. We appreciate each and every one of you for joining, attending, and participating. We hope to see you here tomorrow again, and let's keep working hard, Mzansi.